This is Tiger Turbulence, back from my annual Banhammer holiday and ready to go season 30, uncensored, unleashed, and turning the torch up on SFA identities. Sit back and enjoy as they melt in the hot seat under Turbo's torch. Wayne's World was lined up to be in the seat, but has scribbed it and run off hiding behind a barrage of PMs, bullshit threads, and pointing the finger at everyone but himself. But fortunately, not all SFAers are cowards. This man was spoken about in Turbo's Hot Tub Special and has answered the challenge. From the Wanderers, welcome, Grand Uncle Horace. How are you, buddy?
I'm pretty good, thanks, Turbo. I must say, it's an absolute fucking disgrace that Wayne's World 19, the CV19, as a sweep FE, has squibbed it again, buddy.
And have you seen the shit he's throwing out? Like, he's making threads up now, making out like I cried and was letting him out and that all these other deals were done behind his back.
Oh, give him a box of tissues. Tell him to dry his tears.
Fucking hell. Anyway, let's go.
Okay.
Some say you were born during the reign of Constantine the Great, putting your birth around 313 AD. Are you actually older than that?
I am. Put it around 100 BC.
Yeah, looking at your toga and the smell too, I figured
That's
you're a bit
right.
older than that, yeah. What do you make of captains like Wayne, Squibb and A. Sandy not standing strong and sitting in the hot seat where you are right now?
What sort of example do they set? The Bombers, year after year, bring in poor recruits, and what they promise them the world, and what happens? Meat shields, Turbo, meat shields.
Yeah, I love that.
Just appalling. And Ace Andy, professional bingo player, the world's only professional bingo player, you know, is moaning about lack of cruise ships, etc., and no shuffleboard and so on and so forth. Why isn't he here? Why isn't he here? It's just an outrage.
I agree. Okay, and did you hear? I'd probably heard it in the hot tub. I actually put $100 up for charity for him to sit in the chair, and he still squibbed it. I'm just embarrassed that he's in the SFA. Okay, we have Jesus, we have Manatang, we have Wigs, and we have Natural Disaster as potential candidates for admin. Who do you think is kidding themselves thinking they can take the top job out of that bunch?
I think they're all having landed themselves. I think Ant Bear deserves another 3-year stint after his woeful performance over the previous couple of years and this year, in particular not purging Wayne's World 19 as he should have.
Is that a reason to get rid of him?
A chance to get it right. I call on you, Turbo. Use your influence. Purge these pricks.
Yeah, do you reckon Ant Bear's got the appetite for it, though? Seems a bit of a different Ant Bear to the one that took the job.
I think he's a bit sorrowful. I think he's a bit tired. And looking at the candidates, who are they? There's Wigs, Natural
Disaster, the Jesus.
Jesus, God. Jesus wept.
Yeah, but do you think the Jesus has taken it, though, for the whole expansion thing, get the top job, make it happen next season?
Oh, he'd be after it, but he'll get rolled by the same vested interests, mate.
Yeah.
Same vested interests will knock him off, and it seems to me the BC boys are backing him at the moment.
Yeah. What about Natural Dumbass? Natural Dumbass seems to be the favourite candidate.
He is, and he will be supported, but only on the basis of not supporting expansion. Not having a go. Really disappointing from Natural Dumbass. I like him. I mean, most don't. I defend him. He claims I don't. But I'm one of the few that will go out on a limb and try and look after the little fella. Who are the other blokes? It's Manangatang is serious.
Manangatang, they reckon, yeah, the rumour was that he's making noises at the demons.
I'd much rather he stuck to doing his wonderful media threads that are vastly entertaining. And frankly, that sort of administrivia of running the SFA, particularly with those 12 turkeys, well, 11, well, no, 12. Sab 22's ours, so he's a turkey too. But looking after those blokes, I reckon, is an invidious task and not one that I'd want to see Manangatang take on. I like his media. Natural dumbass never finishes his media. So
he'd make a perfect admin then.
He would make a perfect admin.
Righto.
Imagine the minutes.
Yeah. So
you wouldn't finish the attendance.
We'll get on to the next question. This is a short, quick, sharp show. Come on, buddy.
All right.
You stated that Milky is a master of self-service golden showers. Do you think if he had promoted that more, the expansion bids might have got up?
I can see how it would have attraction for some particular clubs. Did I really state that?
You did. I loved it. When I read it, I thought, Milky should use that as part of his platform.
I must have been on that whiskey that day. But
we'll move on. Wonders of Lost King, U2, Ampere, Broken and Wigs. Some great SFA personalities and talent. Should the Wonders just fold now?
Get a grip.
What are you talking about? You've lost all your talent. They're all bailed out. It's just...
That's absolute bullshit. Have a look at our 2 threads thus far this year. Firing we are. Firing. Absolutely firing away. The Oppo are wilting like flowers on a 40-degree day.
I see you're not in the LG. How come someone of your years and vast wealth and knowledge is being overlooked from that leadership group? Is there an issue there with you and some of the guys?
I stood down. I was on the LG last year and made my contribution, but there's plenty of other folk, plenty of great posters there.
So stood down?
Who are happy to step up.
Stood down or pushed out?
Nah, step down, buddy. Step down.
Right.
Although some may have been happy to see me go, but it was my decision.
You've stated Natural Dumbass and T. Jasta are peas from the same pod. Is that like a double backhander insult to both of them?
It is a bit. It's same coin, 2 different faces.
If you could get any 3 players to the Wanderers, so any 3 players from any of the clubs, who would they be and why?
Good question. I think I'd take you, my young friend, where every club needs 245 kilos of throbbing love muscle. And I think you'd fit in well. ABV would fit in well with us.
Oh, yeah, the vein, yeah.
The vein would fit in with us and, you know, what we're sort of stroking along. I think as for the third person, crikey, there's heaps of people that I really, really enjoy who don't do media, but are stars of match threads. People like St. Fly and Cold Sober and blokes like that. They're just terrific in match threads and they'd be wonderful contributors to the Wonders. If you're listening, fellas, sign up mid-year.
Righto. Furies are playing Swamp Rats this week. And their new signing, Ampere, hasn't posted once. Do you think Ampere is just too busy, or do you think there's something not going well at the underground stadium?
I think there's problems, buddy. I think there's problems. I think when he went there, he had expectations, Ampere. He wanted, ruck rover or ruck or in the centre. And much like he he did at the Wonders, and we go on performance there, and so he was on the half-back flank, and then finally, of course, dropped to the preliminary final for Broken last year. And I think there's a problem with Get the Goods. I think might be a little bit of a problem of Get the Goods and Ant Bear not seeing eye to eye. And there's history there, as I understand it, and I think the Swampies are struggling.
That's obvious by today. Do you see them? They got hammered by us.
Good.
You described your ex-teammate Bono as a poor dwarf who lives in Tasmania, has extra thumbs, burbles, and the other local family think he's Einstein. Are you serious? Does he actually live in Tasmania?
He does. Well, he certainly gives all appearances that he does. He claims that he does, but when you look at his posting, and particularly the way he types, he's obviously typing with an extra thumb.
Yeah.
And it's very clear that poor old Bono is a true Taswegian, and he's a bit slow, and he's a nice fella. We love him dearly, and the average intelligence of the Wonders and the Bears, of course, increased with his transfer to them this year. Think about it.
You have a recipe for slow-cooked Ace Andy Tripper Parmigiana.
I do.
You remember that? Yes. Now, I assume it's chicken Parmigiana as the meat filling rather than the veal, because Ace Andy's a squib, so I'm going chicken. What do you top it with, though?
Nah, mate. It's tripe. Tripper is tripe.
Ah, tripe.
Parmigiana is think of what he comes out with. Tripe. Same as Wayne's World. Tripe. But when you stew it for a really, really long time, it's basically the stomach lining, and we know they haven't got much guts, so
it's obvious, yeah.
You really need both Ace Andy and Wayne's World to make a decent feed. But you strip out their guts, their stomach lining, stew it up really slowly, and then it's a really strong tomato-based sauce with lots of Romano and Parmigiana cheese on the top. So, yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful.
All right.
Whole third of a nation at the Wonders.
Have you ever been recruited by another team? Has anyone tried to recruit you recently?
Yes. The Bears tried to recruit me at the end of season 28. They had a crack. Josh Wooden-Spoon sent me a note. Happily, it was not one of those odd notes that he lastly sent, but he sent me a note and asked me if I was interested in joining the Bears.
And was it a fairly good recruitment approach?
It was a solid one. I mean, Josh is a bright guy and nice bloke. And it was, more than a sentence, put it that way. I mean, I was polite to Joshy and because it was, a longish considered approach. But, I mean, realistically, I would not be approached by other clubs. I'd burn a lot of bridges.
Yeah, but that's often, you might think that people, it's that banter and that clashing and that fighting that often can make you attractive as well.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm pretty mild. I'm a mild old gent in my nursing home. Gentle old fellow. About once every 5 or 6 weeks, I'll let myself off the leash and maybe helped with odd lubricant and take, I think the last time, 7 weeks ago, I had fun for about 12 hours, brawling with about 20 BC members. And that was great fun. I enjoyed it, but I don't often do that. I'm a gentle old man.
What's been your favourite century you've lived through so far?
Well, there's been so bloody many.
Hmm.
I mean, this one's not looking great shakes at the moment. The last one wasn't too sharp either. I didn't mind the 19th century. What I liked was the Middle Ages. I went with Caesar when he liberated Pongolia, aka England, but we used to call it Pongolia, and we liberated that, and that was a good time. Caesar was a good liberator.
All right. Well, people, with all your history, they think you're pretty smart. So I just want to run some questions by you. And
What?
it's true, and I want to test your knowledge. So you tell me.
Are there?
So you listen to my questions. I'll ask really quick questions short, and you just tell me whether you think it's a fact or it's crap. We'll see how you go. You ready?
Far away.
A black cow is an ice cream sundae made with root beer. Fact or crap?
Oh, is this a New Zealand joke?
Come on, fact or crap?
Crap.
It's a fact. 1% of Antarctica can support plant life.
New Zealander.
You got to listen to these. We're going quick. This is a quick show. Fact or crap? Only 1% of Antarctica can support plant life.
True.
It's crap. Mate, they reckon you're smart. I think I'm proving you're not. Okay, here we go. 3 out of 3, see. The movie Titanic has won more Academy Awards than any other film.
Has it really? What a steaming pile of shit.
Well, has it or hasn't it? Fact or crap?
I think Gone with the Wind won the most.
So fact or crap?
Crap.
Okay, you got it right. So that's one out of 3. We'll keep going until you get a more in favour. Ready? 3 Australians have died from the poisonous spur of the platypus. Fact or crap?
How many?
3.
3. True.
You're wrong again.
Really?
What about this one then? This is an easy
What
one.
was the answer? What was the answer? I'm curious.
No idea. I just know it was fact or crap. So here we go. This
I
one,
don't believe it.
this should
Challenge.
be easy for you. The European green woodpecker can eat 2,000 ants per day. Is that fact or crap?
Is this an ant-bag question?
Come on. Fact or crap? It's a fact! Oh, you're an imposter here. Okay, here we go. The waterproof material, Gore-Tex, is a derivative of the substance Teflon.
Crap.
It's a fact! Righto. I'm going to go 5 more, and we'll see how you go. Nice and quick. Polar bears hibernate in winter.
Crap.
Oh, you got 1 right. That's 2 you got right now. Crickets have their ears on their legs.
Fact.
Ooh, you got 3 right. You're on a roll. All moths and butterflies are covered in scales. Don't be looking it up on the internet.
No, I'm not. Crap.
It's a fact. The planet Pluto's period of revolution is 248 years.
Crap.
It's a fact. Righto, let's get this one. Some spiders are herbivores.
Fact.
It's crap! Your knowledge is crap! You're not the man we all thought you were. Righto.
Of course not.
Righto, that's it. Time's up. One last question. And hopefully you can get this bloody one right, seeing as you got most of them wrong. Who would you like to see in the hot seat next?
I'd like to see Clarky.
Clarky.
Clark M.
All right. You heard it, Clark M. Have you got the kahunas to sit in the hot seat? Until next time, this is Tiger Turbulence turning up the heat.